Oh, hi everybody. Welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Disturbed. On this episode of Anime Reaction, we watch the second episode of DanMachi Gaiden, Sword Oratoria.
If you want to check out our reaction to the second episode of DanMachi Gaiden, Sword Oratoria, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, on this episode of DanMachi Gaiden, Sword Oratoria.
The Yuri is strong with this one.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that whole subplot.
Lefia's whole angle, really.
Yeah.
Just there to cheer Eyes up when Belle's not around, it seems. And it kind of cheapens her as a character, I think.
Yeah, it really does, because basically she only exists to be a Yuri option for Eyes.
That's kind of sad. But also, as I said at the beginning of the reaction, we get eyes, and more eyes. Exactly what we wanted.
They skipped a lot of Eyes' inner thoughts.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting for the series.
Yeah, it was a lot more of her inner thoughts and actually a lot of her dialogue with other characters like Rivera and what have you.
Yeah.
Not
So,
much on Luffy.
just... I don't know. Like, I enjoy this return to the DanMachi world.
Oh,
I
obviously.
enjoy that we're getting more Eyes because,
Well, more eyes and the Loki Familia as a whole.
Yeah, Eyes is
do
fucking
really
awesome. But I wish that they would find a way to more incorporate the Eyes' inner thoughts because she is such a quiet character. But I also thought that she was supposed to be the main character of this.
Yeah,
it's coming off as what's her name?
Lefia.
Lefia.
Yeah, it's coming off as Lefia being the...
And also, here we
main
go
character.
again, another big boobed lolly wanting something that she can't have. Why don't we
I wouldn't
just
necessarily say that she has big
She's
boobs,
not
but
big boobs.
She's not nearly as big as Hestia, but they're trying to play a similar angle. And I say we take her out with the trash bag that Hestia wears. No, mouthful.
yeah.
Pillow.
I do like that in this series we're getting a look at the Loki Familia, which it should be more... obviously, they're a very rich Familia, but it should be more what you would expect from most Familias rather than living in a rundown church.
And earning
A lot
fuck all
more
in terms of values.
structured.
Yeah.
A proper Familia.
That gave me a big laugh.
that was
I
brilliant.
do think that the creators were poking fun at the trend that was going around when DanMachi first aired of having characters cosplay in Hestia's outfit.
That was, and just the confusion. She's like, huh? Absolutely not.
Is it? No,
Right.
no, it's not just you. She did wear it better than Hestia. But, I absolutely fucking hate Hestia, so...
No, I found some fan art on Senkaku, actually, of Loki. Loki wears that better than Hestia.
Ouch.
Because you got the booty, though.
Moving on. We do get a visit to the blacksmiths where we get Eyes and
Was it
what's her
Tiona?
name?
Or, yeah, Tiona, the flatter Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're getting their weapons,
Fixed.
maintained
Or one
and stuff like
remade
that.
entirely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those poor blacksmiths. I work day and night on that.
With a massive hunk of adamantite.
It was my best work! What happened to it?
It melted. And then we also learned that Aiza's sword is an unbreakable sword.
It can dull, but it's unbreakable.
Fantastic.
Well, that's the reason why she was able to just slice through those melting things, giant melting caterpillars.
Could it? Because I think that the wind thing was the one that was, because she had the wind surrounding her sword. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, basically her sword just dulled because of what she did with those giant caterpillars.
And yes, these girls seem to go through weapons like most people go through shoes.
Indeed.
I think quicker.
Probably.
I don't think expeditions last like several months in the dungeon.
No, I think I read some of the light novels of the original DanMachi, and there's parts in them where they
Get that trash out of here.
oh my god! When you guys get up to that in our reaction, you're gonna get a kick out of that.
Oh man.
Anyway, keep going.
But yeah, in the original DanMachi novels, there's a part where Belle talks about how some of the upper familias, like the Loki Familia, can go on expeditions that last weeks. So they go down into like lower levels, like I can't remember how far that they've gotten down, like maximum, but probably in like level 60s, level 70s. It takes like weeks to get down there, and then they're down there for weeks, and they come, they have to come back too. Right. So
Lots of time. But yeah, Hestia and Belle both made their needed appearance in the episode, I suppose.
Hestia's appearance was not needed.
Hestia's appearance is never needed, but
Exactly.
I do believe that we can expect Hestia to show up at least once an episode.
Probably, yeah. At least it didn't show her fucking face in this one.
I no need to for a subtle cameo like that.
Yeah, she was in episode 1 as well.
Yeah.
I don't
Needs
object
to
at all.
So much good art of Ais in this episode.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is kind of what I expected from this series. So.
Eyes fan service galore.
we also get
It's the little confused look. It's the confused look on her face that really sells. It's like, oh, what's happening?
We also get the tavern scene from
All right.
season 1 or the
Where B
original
gets
season.
drunk and talks shit.
And yeah, that plays out. It plays out pretty much exactly the same.
I think I'm going to have to read these books because I would think that it shows a lot more of Aiza's inner thoughts. And that's kind of what I really wanted from that scene is I actually wanted her inner thoughts, not... Because basically it played out exactly the way that it was in the first season.
Yeah, but instead
Or
of
in the first series, and we basically get the exact same thing. Like,
yeah, it's just
there was
close in
nothing
on
added
Eyes.
to that particular scene, other than like, it showed Eyes like gripping her hands underneath the table because she was actually pissed at what Beat was doing.
I
Yeah,
kind of like the subtlety, but at the same time, I hope that they do more of an expanse on it.
Yeah, because that's how you're going to grow Eyes as a character. But otherwise, this is vintage Eyes. I mean, she'll have slight, more subtle changes to her facial expression or hand gestures or something like that. Really kind of communicate with her body more than her, than thoughts and words.
yeah.
And I am too looking for more of that in this series.
Something that I did like about the little tavern scene was it was viewed like it's not copy paste from the original series.
No, it's just
Yeah.
a different camera angle, really.
It is a different camera angle. There are different animations. You actually see like Loki and the dwarf.
There's
like,
that, actually.
start pointing over to, I think where Belle was sitting.
And that, yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, yeah, Loki calls over the dwarf. And I just realized he's calling her away from where Beat is and pointing, perpendicular to
Which
where
is
he's
on the
facing.
other side of the bar where
Where
she's
Belle-
at,
Yeah.
which is the corner that Belle's sitting at.
So, here we go. Time for some real theory crafting. What the hell happened? Did she, send the dwarf to pay Belle's tab so he can run? Because she knew he was going to run, perhaps?
But he didn't, because in the original DanMachi, Belle
Right.
came back and paid his tab.
Paid it off. You're right.
But I do like the change of views.
Yeah, well, that is definitely a good thing with these scenes where you get the point of view of Eyes, basically, because like in the original with the in the original with with Bell, that scene, it was focused on Bell, and like, you get his his upset, twisted facial expression,
and you see him bolting out of there.
Yeah. In this one, you get Ais, where obviously she's not really gonna have a facial expression because she is a very expressionless character. But you get like the under the table gripping her hands, and you could tell that she's obviously
in that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, and you could tell that she's obviously very upset about the situation.
I just want to point it out because it wasn't too long ago that lesser companies who do spin-offs and stuff like that would basically just copy paste and maybe add a couple scene, a scene or two.
Well,
it has happened in the past.
This is JC Staff, after all, and JC Staff has a lot of experience doing spin-offs.
And isn't that one of those lesser companies? Thankfully,
they did. They did both a certain magical index and a certain scientific railgun, which this feels very similar to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yes, they did do a lot of ecchi talk and just ecchi, really.
Not sure what else to expect from this. I kind of hope we get it more focused in on Ais.
Yeah,
I don't mind. I don't mind Leafia. I don't mind the rest of the cast really, but I'm here for Ais.
We're here for Ais.
Yeah, like just straight up, I'm here for Ais. I do kind of like the two Amazon girls, but
I like them, but
at the end of the day, I really just want Ais and like her actual story and stuff.
What
like
she's
that.
thinking about.
I don't really care that much about the rest of her familia.
Oh my god! And that Loki dodge.
That's a great running gag. Just Loki. Welcome home.
Amazon. Yeah, and then Leafia just takes it all.
Oh man.
I like how she jumped so high that she completely cleared that little guy.
But come on, I mean, I don't think there are a lot of people in their right mind who would dodge, really.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't dodge, but I also probably wouldn't turn down a hug from
yeah.
But she doesn't
Loki.
want you.
No, she doesn't. She wants boobage.
Not moobage.
Not moobage.
Oh well, I think I can dream, right?
Yeah, we also saw the scene where she ranked up the stat up. I can't remember the technical term.
Status or whatever.
Yeah, she updated Isa's status, and something that I was kind of curious about, because Ais does wear a backless dress, is that Loki, I guess, cast a spell on it so that it is invisible most of the time, which is not something that Bell has, because
Bell doesn't wear a backless dress.
No, Bell's status is just like a tattoo, like it's always on his back. So there's a part in the first series where it's right before he ranks up from level 1 to level 2, and basically his armor gets destroyed and a lot of his clothing gets destroyed, and that's when people, I think it's actually Ais and I forget her name, the green-haired elf.
And Ryu?
No. It's the
Rivera.
member, Rivera, the member of the Loki Familia. They actually see his status, and because the elf can read the characters,
Right.
they figure out that Bell's stats are like
Ungodly.
ridiculous.
Also, I have to say here, this looks like one part clan and one part rabbi.
Shalom.
It just, yeah.
But,
I know those are her shoulder blades, but it looks like the little, I guess, tendrils of hair that Hasidic Jews have. Hiya, Blaze!
I do like the Loki seal. I guess it's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
it's a lot more creative than fucking Estius.
Well, I mean, it's
but yes,
trickster god. Come on.
Let's be honest. This series is probably going to be like 70% fan service.
Oh yeah, very much so. The Final Fantasy X2 to the Final Fantasy X. Or 10-2.
Well, I mean, it was just like a lot of what Railgun was when in comparison to Index. Index was by far the more serious series. Not to say that Railgun didn't have its serious moments, but
I kind of hope that they sort of stem away from the copious amounts of fan service just a wee bit, because, like I said, I want more eyes, and I don't want.
I'm actually very interested.
I don't want to be overly done with fan service. I want more of all of Eyes.
Yeah. Oh, I want all of Eyes too.
If you know what I mean.
I had to. I'm actually very interested with the little teaser of her story that we get in this, where she's, she has her own problems, especially as far as ranking up from level 5 to level 6. Which, of course, anybody who watched DanMachi, the original DanMachi, knows she does rank up to level 6.
Maybe that's why Luffy is there.
Well, that's kind of what we got with the upper members of the Familia talking. They basically brought in Lufia not because of anything really important, but to give Eyes, I guess, somebody who looks up to her.
Give her some perspective.
Yeah. Give her some perspective and have somebody who relies on her all the time, I guess. Yeah. But anyway.
I guess that's a strategy, at least.
Yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I need more. I want more Eyes.
Oh, yeah. All right. One more thing to mention. That knife throw.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little bit drunk, so my hands might slip and... Yeah, she throws it. She throws it up in the air and it stabs into the bed. right in between Loki's legs.
That's it.
Oh, I'm all sober. I also like the bit in the opening where Loki comes up and hugs Eyes, and Eyes just stiff arms her.
Just back out.
All right, get out of here before we go.
All right. So let us know what you thought of anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga Talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, please go ahead and check out our Patreon page.